The following video is sponsored by Soundcore. If you're into your portable Bluetooth speakers and you find that a lot of them are just lacking in powerful bass and they disappoint, well, this model here is not going to disappoint you when it comes to the bass. It's got super deep, punchy, powerful bass. It's from Soundcore. It is called the Boom 2 Plus. And it does have two 50-watt 4.5-inch subs in it, two tweeters, which are rated to 20 watts each, and some passive radiators either side that do have a dynamic light show for you with 8 different presets. This model here can go for up to 20 hours on a single charge. It has 30-watt charging, doubles as a power bank even, IPX7 waterproof rating, and it can even float, which I'll be putting to the test in this video. So I'll be showing you what it's all about, give you a sample tour of what it sounds like, and just how impressive that Bass Up 2.0 bass boost mode really is. And this is what our box looks like of the Boom 2 Plus. Now on the reverse side of it, on the back of it here, you'll see all of those key specs that I talked about in the intro, but what do we get inside and just how well packaged up is it? So you can see that there's a lot of padding each side for the speaker and a bit of a gap either side there. That's good. And this is our quick start guide. We have a Type-C to Type-C cable. And then here on the left, this is our shoulder strap. So you can sling it over your shoulder and carry it around that way. Then it's really powerful, 140 watts with some groundbreaking bass. For the size of it, the Boom 2 Plus really does deliver in the bass department, and I'll give you a sample of that later on. And that is thanks to its dual 4.5 woofers that it has, and it does have dual tweeters. Has an active crossover, and the frequency response is from 40 Hz to 20 kHz for rich sound, very clear highs. They're nice and crisp. And it also does have a party mode, so you can connect up an additional, 99 speakers, 100 in total, or just a second one to pair it up for a TWS stereo experience. So each side of them has passive radiators, and you see these working really hard with those, especially those deep bass tracks going in and out, moving a lot. Now, these are 9,100 millimeters, so they are very large radiators to give that stable bass output. And then we have the synced light show either side. So we've got 8 unique lighting effects. It's customizable, these colors, via the application, and you can sync it with the music using Soundcore's algorithm. Along the top's our obvious controls there, so the power, Bluetooth, we have the meter control here, volume up and down, this is for the LEDs, and this here is our Bass Up 2.0 button. So very important, this one, and I'll demonstrate it later on, the difference it does make. Then along the back, you'll see the Soundcore logo there. Now, the plastics they have used, very durable, nice matte coating to it, and it will handle drops no problems. Now, there is a gasket right here that does state Boom 2 Plus. Now, you do need to keep this gasket in place to retain that waterproof rating, which is IPX7. Behind that, you'll find the 3.5mm in. We have a Type-C port there for charging, and it can charge up to 30 watts. Runtime is up to 20 hours, so that is ultra long for a portable Bluetooth speaker. Finally, along the bottom of the Boom 2 Plus, there are 4 solid rubber feet. Overall, the build quality is excellent. It's a strong, solid, sturdy finish to the whole thing, and it is waterproof. So let's put that to the test. IPX7 is mentioned, but it will also float, so you don't have to worry about it too much if you accidentally drop it in a swimming pool. But I'm going to throw it in. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Now, of course, I don't recommend doing this for fun, but if it was an accident, you accidentally did that, and whoops, no, my speaker. Well, there we go. It floats, and you can easily go and just recover that quickly. Now, because of the pool chemicals and everything, I will definitely be rinsing that speaker down. But fine, let's see if it works though now. So just rinse it down a little here, wash off any of that chlorine, and then turn it on. So push on my other phone. And working, no problems at all. And just briefly, I'll show you the application. It's not bad for a speaker, all the options we do get. So you can see the Boom 2 Plus here in the app, battery gauge there, can turn it on and off remotely. Volume control, turn off and on your sound there while pause it. Bass Up 2.0, toggle that on and off via the application. Now we have a custom equalizer that you can use, even full band right here. You can save your own presets. If I get out of that, I'll show you the presets we do get. So the default one is this, as always with Soundcore. It is Soundcore Signature. There is voice, treble boost, balance, and getting out of this, I will just show you here. There's our menu for where you get the firmware updates. I have had one already. Auto power off is here. The button brightness, where you can toggle that on and off. The speaker prompts too. And here are the light presets. So there are 8 modes in total. Rainbow, flash, flame, energy, scan, cyclone, and then lightning and bounce. You can control the brightness of that right here with the application. So it's a great app. There's quite a bit in there for a speaker. So basically everything you can do on the speaker, you can do here and a little bit more. Of course, most important thing is, how does it sound? Now, with the Bass Up 2.0, you get some super punchy, impressive deep bass coming out of this. I mean, it starts to even make my table here and a few things in the room vibrate a little bit. It is that powerful. Now, I have the volume set in this little sample I'm going to give you to 50%. And I am using a lav mic. Of course, that's optimized for voice, but I do have a secondary camera with a directional microphone that is, well, it's going to be able to get and capture a lot more frequencies than just kind of voice ones. So it should give you a general idea of what to expect, but really you have to be here in person to not only hear that bass, but feel it. Now, it's impressive. And you'll see. So first up is the track that I'm going to play here. It's no copyright sounds for obvious reasons. And it's called Superhero, this track. It is an old one. It's got vocals to it, some treble, and some very punchy bass tracks on this. The lows are quite good. So first up, the sample, I'll make sure that the Bass Up 2.0 is off. So I'll play a few seconds of the track, and then I'll give a signal, I'll turn it on, and we are definitely going to hear the difference it makes. That's it off now, and I'll do it one more, put it on. Wow, really brings it up. Okay, so that makes a big difference, and where I think it's the most useful is at lower volumes, not when you're pushing it out high volumes, maybe at a party or at the beach or whatever, where you can use this, or next to the pool. But maybe you just want to chill out at home and you want a little bit of bass, and other loudspeakers I found at lower volumes, normally they're lacking a little bit until you really push that volume up. Then you start to hear that bass where it gets to nice levels for you. But with this, when you turn on the Bass Up 2.0 at the lower volume levels, you really hear that, and it does help. And it's powerful bass. I mean, you see those passive radiators getting a thorough workout either end of the Boom 2 Plus. And as I showed you those clips at the start there, it really is working hard there, and just fantastic bass. Really can't say that enough, how good it is. So all up, it's a very good versatile speaker for those of you that are bass lovers, obviously, but the mids do sound very good. There's the tweeters in there, so highs, they're reasonably detailed. They're not overly harsh or anything either, so they haven't gone overboard with that. You've got, with the application, equalizer settings. You have the dynamic light settings too as well. There's 8 different presets, but you can also set your own colors with that. Then we have 30-watt charging, up to 20 hours of runtime, IPX7, waterproof rating to it, so no worries if you're at the beach with this and it gets a bit of water on it, you're next to the pool, someone splashes it. And as I showed you in this video, even if it fell in the pool or in the sea, well, it's not going to be a problem because it does float and it's waterproof. So just pull it out and then rinse it off and the speaker will be fine. As you can see right now, it's working, absolutely no problems with it. So if you're interested in buying the Boom 2 Plus, do check the links in the description of this video. Soundcore's official website and from Amazon. Thank you so much for watching this video.